So I've just removed this water pump from a central heating system of mine, and I'm going to take it apart and just see what's inside and see what went wrong. So there are 4 screws, they're Allen key screws, and they're quite tightly put on, so you've got to use a bit of strength. Now if you look carefully inside, what's happened here is that the pump itself was working. However, the water was being restricted by the corrosion that, as you can see, is in the pipe itself. Now that eventually blocked up completely and stopped the water from flowing through the pump, causing all sorts of problems. Now I didn't realise exactly what the problem was until I eventually decided it was a pump, and I took it off, and that's what I found. I'm using citric acid to clean the pipe. There are many other stuff that you can use to clean it, but this is stuff I've got left over, so I'm using it. I put 2 tablespoons full of citric acid using boiling hot water, and I'm just going to drop it in. First of all, I need to mix it all up, but as soon as I've done that, so it's all mixed up properly, I will then put the part that's been corroded up. Now if you look carefully, you'll see that it will start to bubble away, and that is the citric acid is actually penetrating the corrosive part and cleaning it up. I've left it in there for quite a while. I also put the rubber washers in. It's probably best if you replace them if you can with new ones. So now it's been left in there for quite some time. Even so, the solution is still bubbling away, which means the citric acid is still working pretty well. But I'm going to use a toothbrush to clean off as much as I possibly can. I don't really want to damage it, although it looks pretty damaged anyway. So now I'm going to remove the dirty water, get some clean water, and clean it again. This time we're using something rather harder, and a screwdriver to clean out as much as I possibly can. And after I've done that, I will then clean the motor. And the motor was working perfectly okay. Motor up so that you can fit the bottom on correctly. And then when you've done that, you can put the screws in and push it down and do it up nice and tight so no water escapes. And then you can then test it out, see if your one works. So, thank you for watching. If you could, if this gave you value, then please share, like, and subscribe.